All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:50 in the morning of May 10th, 2022, and this is my pre-market strategy session. I had a pretty big down day in oil yesterday, and that actually brings us right from the top of the risk range really close to the bottom of the risk range here. The risk range is in between two blue lines. And it also almost went right down to this support line here that's been drawn. You can see supports here across the top, and then it broke through the top of that. It was resistance and broke through the top of the support line back here in February, and now has been acting as support. So for the short term, this looks like it might be a good spot to enter oil for the move higher. I'm still going to give it a couple of more days. I want to see it hold this line. It has a tendency, if you see here, this support line right here, has a tendency to spend a couple, 2, 3, 4 days, in this zone before it starts moving higher again. And yesterday was the first day that it came down close to it, and actually there's a small gap there. Didn't actually come all the way down. So I'm willing to give it a couple of more days. If it hits this line, I am going to put a, let's see, let me go to a different chart. I'm going to put an alarm on that line. And so if it does come down into it today, I will use it. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let me go back to the 8 hour on this one, because it's actually looking like it. Yeah, okay, all right, not bad. Yeah, I want to catch it. If I'm going to enter into this trade, I want it to be as close to this support line, this red support line, as possible. I want it to be as close to this red support line as possible, because then I'll quickly know when I'm wrong. If I catch it down here and it moves more than, say, 1% against me in price, I'll know to let it go, and cut my losses early. Even if it winds up coming back up, even if it winds up I am in the correct direction, if it moves too far out of my zone, then I know that I'll cut my losses early, even if I've missed sort of I'm outside of the window of the bottom move right there. It's still, you never know. And so if I cut my losses early and the thing continues to keep going down, then I won't be sitting there holding the bag, So, yeah, I'm going to try and catch oil in this support zone down in here over the next, I don't know, 3 days maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then look for the long end. Look for not the long end, but look for the position myself long. Yeah, and then the rest of the markets, the other markets here, they're starting to crash a little bit, getting some kind of downward motion. The markets were going up, now they're going down. The trend is bearish, really quite solidly so. So what we'll see here, it's starting to gap down, starting to go down, starting to gap down. So yeah, there'll be some rally days, and so forth. But generally speaking, like today is probably going to be a green day. You can see here in the pre-market, it's starting to recover a little bit off of this new lower low in this series right here. It's just a pause to refresh before it starts its next leg down, wherever that's going to be. Qs, tech looks horrible, but it's going to be a green day today most likely. IWM, same thing. Yeah, everything's just kind of starting to it rolled over, and now the sellers are going to probably take a rest for a little bit, and then once price gets back up, to a certain zone where the selling is attractive, then it'll sell back down again. it's going to be that way for a while. You know, and so what the market is going to do is it's going to attempt to establish a bottom. After every one of these moves, it's going to say, okay, maybe this is the bottom. Maybe, buyers will come in and say, okay, maybe this is where, we get to, hold for a while until these economic conditions pass and so on. So, next leg higher, it's probably going to be, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks long. Let's see. The VIX says, oh my goodness, this is a big higher low right here on the VIX. That is a big higher low. There's probably quite a bit more to come for the bear market here. Yeah. So, well, we'll see what happens. Wow. Tech, the NASDAQ volatility has a 41 in front of it. It's really high. So USO, interesting. And then gold miners, All right, everybody. Keep your wrists tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.